Two old people on a couch here. I'd like to welcome you and thank you for viewing the video.
Make America great again. From sea to shining sea. It's a land of the free, my friend. The one for you and me. Let's go.
I am Debbie and this is Mark, and we are two old people on a couch, and we're here on a Wednesday.
That is right, and it's going to be a good show. You know why?
Why?
Because I said so.
Okay.
No, no, it's it's Old Shirt Day.
Okay.
My favorite old
Old
shirt
Shirt Day.
day. It's all tattered, ripped.
Mhm.
I've got my sweaty Tractor Supply hat on that needs wash probably.
Yeah.
But I got that on, and yeah, these are things you're not going to find over at Redacted. Right?
Okay.
We've got Karen up there. We don't let her on air. They let David on air.
Yeah, they do.
They let David speak his mind and everything. But Karen,
we keep her off the camera.
we do not let that happen over here on our show. We
Right.
keep control of this show over
We do.
here.
We do.
So
we do.
all that being said,
Yeah.
go check out Redacted though. They're great news. But
Yeah.
I'm just saying, you're gonna want to come to us to get the inside scoop of what's really going on
Yeah.
too. Okay.
Absolutely.
Short and wrapped up.
Yes.
Okay. So let's get at it. First off, I reminisced a little bit today.
Uh-oh.
Okay. I was like, I was driving home and I was like, boy, my dad had it hard. He went through the depression,
Mhm.
and all that stuff and all that stuff. I was like, man, I'm so glad. And then I said, wait a second. I'm like, I've got it bad,
Yes.
We went through COVID madness, right?
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
COVID madness.
Mhm.
They locked us down. They stripped
Yes.
away our freedoms.
Yes.
We had to wear a mask. You
Yeah.
couldn't go to work. You
Mhm.
lost your job.
Yeah.
You never knew when it was going to end.
No.
And-
And it probably isn't over yet.
It's probably not over yet.
No, because now people have COVID and the flu.
Yeah. And we're awoke to this whole one world order,
Yeah. Mhm.
World Economic Forum crap. We know what's going on. And then I thought, you know what? Maybe donning an old pair of socks isn't a bad thing. That's what
Yeah.
they used to do. They used to fix their own their own socks back in the Depression and all
Mhm.
that stuff like that. They've been through World War II. They probably had it way better than we have.
Well, I think what's going to happen is we're going to have it bad in our old age, where your dad had it bad in
In
his
his
young
young-
age.
okay, whatever.
And things
But
got better.
I still think if you told my dad, what do you want? If he could come back and say, do you want this and your freedoms being stripped away or donning socks? He
Mhm.
would go with donning socks
Probably so.
and running around with his friends trying to make extra money for the family, and
Yeah.
then maybe throwing in a game of baseball
Yeah.
out in the sandlot,
Mhm.
right?
Yeah.
He would say, I want that instead. Okay.
Yeah. All right. So,
Got that out of the way. Now
Mhm.
we said on Monday, today's
Yeah.
show is going to be about the Idaho thing.
Yes.
The Idaho University, 4 tragic kids lost their life up there. Let's just put
Yes.
it that way. And it's sad.
prayers go out to the
you know,
family.
and like everybody starts doing, they all start speculating,
Mhm.
which is bad, but people are going to do it. Look, we
Yeah.
all speculated about OJ, right?
Right.
We all went straight to here. See, I went straight there.
Yeah.
It was his wife and that other dude, right?
Yeah, right.
And
Mhm.
everybody speculated, well, it's got to be OJ, right?
Right.
But we didn't know, nor do we know. But
No.
I just thought, with all the stuff going on, I wanted to throw out my theory, and
Okay.
only my theory. Don't get mad at me. Don't be like, oh, you shouldn't be doing that. You've done it too. In your mind, you've been doing it. Okay. So my first theory is, look like a crime of passion.
Yes.
Don't you agree?
Yes.
All right. Crime of passion, somebody was awfully mad or wanted a state of points, so I was like, but a lot of things didn't make sense. 4 of them, why 4? Blah, blah, blah. Then my theory hit me. Okay. The ex-boyfriend could have hid in there. I think the person was actually there hiding before they got back. Just another theory.
Just one of your
I'm
theories.
throwing it out there.
Mhm.
And so he's mad because they're on a break. The ex-boyfriend is on a break and he's losing control. The girl, they got an $89,000. She's
Yeah.
moving to Texas. I think I got the right girl on all that. But let's just say, the girlfriend, whatever.
Okay.
She's graduating soon. They're on a break, and I think the other 3 people there helped that girl decide to go on a break.
Mm-hmm.
They sat there and they said, "Boy, you can do better than that, and you're gonna be out jet setting and all that stuff like that. You don't want to be tied down to that boyfriend, right? Test the waters."
Mm-hmm.
And she was testing and testing and just got back from a rip-roaring good time down at the club. Who knows what all went on down there, right? And so he just had enough, and he's like, if I can't have her, nobody can have her.
Mm-hmm.
And then the 3 other ones were the ones that told her to go away.
Okay.
To do it, like go on the break. So he's mad at those people too.
Mm-hmm.
And of course the dog is there, and the dog doesn't bark probably or do too much, right? Because it knows the person, and he loves the little dog. We all love our dog. That leads me to my second. My other theory is, how did she afford an $89,000 Range Rover? Maybe
getting out of college.
Yeah, maybe that house was doing a little nefarious stuff of something or another, selling something, maybe.
Yes.
To get
maybe
80.
So.
Now maybe the parents, but I don't know, $89,000 car for your first car right out of college. Yeah, I don't care what job you have. $89,000 Range Rover. That's a base model too. It goes up from 89,000. So who knows? So yeah, or something nefarious was going on there, and with the cartel or something like that.
Yeah.
And boy, the cartel told them, quit messing around. We need our money, and something like that happened. Okay, there's my 2 theories. But the dog thing. I'm carrying this show. I know today.
You are.
Debbie
because
said,
I'm.
Mark, run with it. So I'm not being mean to Debbie.
No.
But 60 Minutes did a special on dogs. They go, you know what? Come to find out, dogs are smarter than we think. Right?
Uh-oh.
I'm like, come on, and that.
They did. I actually saw that show today.
Which was the guy? Who's the guy that did it? From
I
CNN.
Have no idea.
He did
I just
3.
was listening
Anderson
to it.
Cooper, and he's like, and they're like, your dogs, look at you, and they get endorphins, right? Did you watch that then? Okay.
I saw a show today about dogs, and he could speak like 300 words the same as a
and knew
2-year-old
which
toddler.
toy you could say get the circle, and he would get the circle.
Mhm.
So I'm like, good Lord, remember that one?
It came up on my timeline too.
Remember that one show we watched where they were saying that they did a study that the common, runny nose and a cough was attached to the
Common cold.
Common cold. They spent hundreds of thousands of dollars
to tell us that.
to tell us, and we already knew
that.
this, people.
Mhm.
Well, they're doing these studies on dogs. I'm like, everybody knows a dog loves you. They're like, it's not just wanting fed. They're like, and Anderson Cooper goes, well, mate, I thought my dog was just duping me to get food all the time. It didn't really love me. It just wanted food. I'm like, well, you're the worst dog owner ever, because that dog, our dog, spazzes whenever we get home.
Yeah.
And her ears go slick back like that, and she raises her
Absolutely.
paw up.
Mhm.
She don't want food. She wants our attention.
She does want our
And she
attention.
loves us.
Yes, she
And
does.
she sleeps with us, and we love that dog.
Are you gonna get to a point soon?
The point is, quit doing these stupid studies. Just, come and talk to me. And I'll tell you that the common cold is associated with
But what does this have to do with the Idaho murders?
the dog.
What about the dog?
The dog thought made me remember this other thing I wanted to rant about right now, about how 60 Minutes is scooping that dogs are smart and that they actually love you and stuff
is
like
that your rant for the day?
Okay, and so we did that. That Project Vera with a little bit of toss?
Yes.
I can't say the name. Vera with a little bit of toss. I gotta say code words or whatever. Well, they kind of were busting on child stuff going on in Austin, Texas, from kids, coming across the border, and they're selling them and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So go check that out. I don't know where. Probably on Rumble. I don't think you're gonna find it on.
Yeah, probably on Rumble.
The YouTubes.
Mhm.
That was going on today. I listened to a little bit of Alex with a couple words mixed in between Jones. That AJ, yeah, and so he had some good stuff today, and just look into that video that I was talking about, and it's pretty damning. But that of course it'll never make mainstream media.
No,
We're
it
just
won't.
all whack kook jobs,
Yeah.
even though those people have it on tape. That's it. Talked about my dad. Talked about what my theories are. So whenever they come true, I can say, I told you so, right?
Mm-hmm.
We might never not find out.
We might never find out.
But
Okay, so
go ahead.
my
Fill us in.
friend's dad was
A detective?
no
Was
was
yes, was same thing.
same thing
passed
with
away
the same passed
that
away
way. Yep.
at the same peril
Yep.
means as that
Yep.
from somebody that we don't know, and it has never been solved.
Yeah, we had a girl in
Mhm.
high school
Mm-hmm.
that
Yeah.
was
Mm-hmm.
with like an axe or something like
Ooh.
that. It was really bad. Yeah, I
Mhm.
mean it was brutal like
Mhm.
that. And again,
Never solved.
never solved
Mhm.
to this
Which
day.
is sad.
Yeah. So maybe we all know somebody in our lives at one point or another that's
Something's happened to.
freaky like that.
Yeah.
So
All right.
I feel really bad for the families.
I do.
Obviously, we're not just trying to get
We send
ratings here, but
condolences.
it's intriguing.
It
And-
is intriguing. I got all caught up on that Gabby story.
Yeah,
when the
yeah,
Gabby
the
story
Gab-
came
we all
out.
knew that too.
Yeah,
I mean,
uh-huh.
it was pretty
when
much
that story came out, because you get to wondering what happened in that last.
yeah. That
part
girl
of
was
that
stressed
people's
out
life.
as all get
Uh-huh.
out, and the guy looked a little,
Yeah.
kooky. And then the way, then you hear the evidence right off. You're like, that dude did it. And sure
Yeah,
enough,
did.
he
He
did
did.
it. So
Yeah, he confessed.
we're all hung up on that to keep our eyes away from all the nefarious stuff coming out.
That's coming out.
Yeah, there's a lot coming out, and that's good. I mean, if you do your own research, we'll go over it on Saturday, maybe more.
Yeah,
on our
we
live
will.
show.
On our live
show, we'll start going over all the stuff
on Saturday at 8:30 a.m. Central Time.
Central Time on the YouTubes here.
Uh-huh.
And again, you can't watch us at 2 times speed if you're catching the live.
Right.
But right after the live,
You can catch
us.
You can. And you can save half of your life.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I mean, I highly recommend.
Saving half of your life.
It's hard enough to listen to us in regular time.
Uh-huh.
It'll be a little bit easier on you to only put up with us for half
the time.
Okay,
Mhm.
so
Absolutely. All right, so let's get out of here.
let's get out of here.
All right.
You do your exit thing.
Uh-huh.
Everybody have a great day. And on Friday, we're going to be talking about what type of battery backup,
emergency battery backup system we should get.
And then on Saturday,
Will be
you
our
can
life.
call in
And tell
or
us.
text over the side, say, boy, I've got the one for you. And the
Alright.
company, because there's 1,000 of them, which one is the cheapest
Best.
but yet
Right.
quality?
Okay, so until next time, remember, do your own research and be prepared.